In this session, we will look at numbers and numeric problems. There are four types of numbers. Natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 are natural numbers. 0 and negative numbers are not part of natural numbers. Whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are whole numbers. Negative numbers are not part of whole numbers. Integers. -4, -2, 1, 3, etc. are integers. Negative numbers 0 and positive numbers are part of integers. Fractions or decimals. Numbers that lie between integers are called fractions or decimals. For example, -0.4, -0.2, 0.1, 0.4, etc. Prime and composite numbers. Prime numbers are divisible only by themselves. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. are prime numbers. Composite numbers are divisible by prime numbers. For example, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, etc. are composite numbers. 1 is neither prime nor composite. Arithmetic operators. These are mathematical functions that take two operands and perform calculations on them. Some basic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and bracket. There is an order in which these operators are used to solve a mathematical expression. This order can be easily remembered by remembering BODMAS. B stands for bracket. It can be of any form shown on the screen. O stands for of or to the power of. D stands for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. BODMAS gives you the order in which mathematical expressions have to be solved. Carefully follow this order or your answer will be wrong. Even and odd numbers. Even numbers. Even numbers are divisible by 2. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. The units digit of an even number is 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0. All even numbers except 2 are composite numbers. Odd numbers. Odd numbers are not divisible by 2. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. The units digit of an odd number is 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9. Remember, the sum of two odd or two even numbers is always even. The sum of one odd and one even number is always odd. The difference between two even or two odd numbers is always even. The difference between one even and one odd number is always odd. The product of two even numbers is always even. The product of one even number and one odd number is always even. The product of two odd numbers is always odd. Let us look at some rules of divisibility. A number is divisible by 2 if it is even. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. For example, 381. The sum of its digits is 3 plus 8 plus 1, which is equal to 12. 12 is divisible by 3, therefore 381 is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 4 if its last two digits are 0 or a multiple of 4. For example, 600 is divisible by 4. 328 is divisible by 4. A number is divisible by 5 if its last digit is 5 or 0. A number is divisible by 6 if it is even and the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 8 if the last three digits are a multiple of 8 or 0. For example, 3016 is divisible by 8 because 016 is a multiple of 8. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 10 if its last digit is 0. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference of the sum of odd and even digits is 0. For example, 92,994. Write down the number 92994. The sum of odd digits is 9 plus 9 plus 4, 22. The sum of even digits is 2 plus 9, 11. The difference between the two sums is 22 minus 11, 11. Therefore, 92,994 is divisible by 11. Let us look at some question types. Direct application of BODMAS. Let us take the example on the screen. The first step in BODMAS is the bracket. So we will solve for what is inside the bracket. 234 plus 98 minus 5 into 2. Note that we have to solve the inner bracket first. So we solve 234 plus 98, which is 332. Next, 5 into 2 is done before the subtraction because multiplication is done before subtraction in BODMAS. So we have 332 minus 10, which is 322. Next we do the division. 4 by 2 is equal to 2. Division comes before addition in BODMAS. That is why we do the division before we do the addition. Therefore, the expression reduces to 322 plus 2, which is 324. Divisibility. If a 3-digit number 7-8 is divisible by 6, what digit fills the blank? The options given are A5, B2, C3, D7, E6. For divisibility by 6, sum of digits should be divisible by 6. Substituting the options we have A. 7 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 20. B. 7 plus 2 plus 8 is equal to 17. C. 7 plus 3 plus 8 is equal to 18. We see here that 18 is divisible by 6. So, C is the correct answer. Questions on primes. How many prime numbers are less than 30? Prime numbers less than 30 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. There are thus 10 such prime numbers.